Welcome back to Fly Industries and our overview of Onyx V2. This is an improvement upon the platform Onyx V1, which we launched a few months ago. And so in this video, we're going to go over all the changes that we've made to it and discuss the improvements. So we'll start off with the cover here, which has a couple obvious differences. First of all, we've got the Fly logo on the back of it now. We've got a couple more exhaust holes for air to flow through because we have some more components that need cooling back here now. We have a tighter grip on the VTX antenna, so it is held a lot more steady when we're flying, and it also clips onto the arms much stronger than it did before, which makes it a little tighter when flying and just overall a lot cleaner. And then we'll go under the hood here to discuss some of the frame improvements, because the frame has actually changed the most during this upgrade. We basically did a ground up redesign, and one of the biggest things is making the entire thing thicker. So you can see on the old frame versus the new frame is actually twice as thick as the old frame, and that includes the arms. They're not twice as thick, but they're significantly thicker than their old counterparts. And this has really helped reduce vibrations and made the drone hold up a lot better in a crash. That's also what these struts are for here, and these have probably made the biggest difference in reducing vibrations, because they keep the arms tight and really help reducing these prop wash Z-axis vibrations that happen when the air gets pushed down onto the arms. And we even tried to negate the vibrations using these vibration dampening mounts here that we put the Pixhawk into, but we found no significant differences of the vibrations that happened when we were using these versus without using them, so we don't use them to keep simplicity and save weight. And the last big change that we made was actually the ESC here. So we used to run 4 individual ESCs, one on each arm, and so now we have this 4-in-1 SpeedyB 60 amp ESC in the middle, and we do this for a few reasons. First of all, it has a 60 amp rating, which means it can handle much more current than our old ESCs, which were only rated for 45 amps. And it also saves a lot of weight and complexity, because instead of having one individual ESC and a PDB back here, we just have one big ESC that handles everything. And now, to power the Pixhawk, we just have a cube orange BEC that runs a power cable that is standard for Pixhawks all the way up to the front. And the last big final change we made is we now use these big 3,300 milliamp hour batteries to power it, and we can get about 17 minutes of flight time with no payload, and about 10 with a heavy payload, which is in excess of 1 pound. So these are some clips of autonomous flight.
That's pretty quiet.
Oh, I forgot to change the altitude.
Oh.
No, it's fine. It's just gonna go to 40. It'll just come back.